last week we had a very good discussion with them, a very productive discussion. Um, they coming out of that meeting, I think there was a general, you know, agreement on certain things. We have a follow-up meeting on March 2nd. On March 2nd, so our team will have to report back to cabinet at our next meeting, which will be later this week. Um, and at that meeting, then we'll, based on what cabinet decides, we will be able to then go back to that to the unions, to the joint unions on next week Thursday, and inform them of our position on these matters. But we've been very clear. Listen, we are absolutely committed to restoring, unfreezing these increments. Um, it's just a question of when we can afford to do it in a responsible way. So we want to get it done. We understand that the public officers and teachers deserve their increments back. So we want that to be done, and we're committed to getting it done during this fiscal year, upcoming fiscal year. Um, Two, we've said to them, listen, we need to engage in discussions on pension reform as well. Um, one isn't dependent on the other, but we want to engage in pension reform discussions because the current pension structure is unsustainable. And so we have to preserve that pension fund for future generations. So we have to have that discussion. It won't benefit our government because you won't realize the savings from these things until maybe 10, 15 years down the road. But we have to start somewhere and we have to start sometime.